Okay, welcome back, students. We are having a lesson here, history and government. We have been talking about education. And health during the colonialism in Kenya. And we have talked much about education today. I just want us to look at the health. Then I want us to look at the health, especially during the colonial period in Kenya. I am Mr. Mboya and feel welcome. So let's look at or pick it from where we stopped last time. Last time we were talking about some of the development or gradual development in terms of education and the high school, which was provided by the missionaries, and also the high schools or the secondary schools which are provided by the whites themselves, that is the colonialists, etc. So I just want us to reconnect it from where we stopped so that we can introduce or we can move ahead to what we can move ahead or we can move further to health and talk about the health as far as history is concerned. So from 1925, the missionaries began providing advanced level education to Africa. Initially, secondary education was a preserve for what? So long time this European people, when they provided education, they were providing only elementary to the Africans, that is Kenyans, before, or that, during that period, that is in the colonial period. Then the education on the second level was only preserved for the whites. These people provided certain level of education to Africans with the main intention that these people will be provided with, they will be able to get the knowledge that enrich them in the technological field, and also carpenter and etc. Those work that was not white collar, but secondary and beyond was preserved for the whites, so that the whites can be those who are in the office literally. They do not want the whites to get that opportunity. Understand? So initially the secondary was just a preserve for the whites. Then in 1926, the Alliance of Protestant Missionaries set up Alliance High School. That was set for what? For the what? For high school. Then the next Catholic established Mboya in 1927, and also Mangu School in Thika in 1930 for Africans. So when they saw, missionaries saw that there are some school which was only meant for the white, then the Catholic missionaries saw it better to start what? Secondary. And we have got Mangu. Mangu is one of the renowned national school, a national school in the country. And it was started to provide knowledge to what? To the Africans. After seeing that the colonialists were only providing secondary levels to the whites. So these Catholic people saw that it was also good at least to build school for the blacks or for the Africans. That's Africans in Kenya. That's why we have Mangu, we also have Kaba, the greatest schools we have around. Then also in 1938 and also 1939, Maseno is also in Nyanza. Maseno school was also constructed, whereby now Maseno we also even have university. So Maseno High School is also one of the national schools. It is in Kisumu County. Then also St. Mary Yala. St. Mary's Yala also was another great school that we have around. It was also established for the Africans, and this is all about the history for starting high school. When you look at the great politicians, the great leaders that we have around, you'll find that they learned with this school. Like Mangu, this is where the Tom Joseph Mboya, the trade unionist, the first trade unionist, studied. And there are very many people. If you look at Alliance, very many people learned there. If you look at Maseno, the King of Dinga, and very many people. If you look at the history of the leaders, very many people learned from these schools. And that's why they came out with an idea of accessing the weaknesses of white, and therefore they formed group later to fight for their struggle for their independence. That's why we are going to talk about the political parties and the struggle for independence after this. After this, Africans accessing knowledge, after them getting education, then they started what? They started being politically sensitive, that these people have used us for long. They have used our resources for long. Then we are supposed to stand and also start what? Fighting for our own independence. You understand? Because the whites were only coming to Africa, they were coming to Kenya only to enrich their mother country. The resources that were within the Kenya as an African countries were being used to enrich what? To enrich their own or their mother country. Well, these leaders, after learning, they saw that was not adding up. Therefore, that's why we are going to talk about some of the political associations started. We are going to talk about the political parties started, and then later, after the colonial government banning those political parties, they also formed the groups or movements where we were having movement fighting for the country, where the blood was involved. That movement is no more. We'll be able to talk about that. Then there later, the parties also came back, and the parties are what we have been using even after the independence. Parties are what we are using as a vehicle to get into power. We are sent into power even up to date. So we are going to talk much about that. Then after that, let's look at the achievement of missionaries in provision of education. Let's look at the achievement of missionaries in education. So they design curriculum. Sorry, I realized that there's something I'm repeating here. Sorry. Just a little bit. Yes, achievement of missionaries in provision of education. They design curriculum with emphasis on agriculture. That was one. Tailoring, machinery, and carpentry. Then also they offer the necessary financial and material support to make this school operational. Then they also started the first secondary for Africans, where we are having such as Alliance. We are having the Kaba, Maseno, and also Yala. Then after that, they train African teachers to command the bush schools, that is, schools found in remote areas consisting of what? Mud huts with a grass thatch roof. That teaches us on the independence. The independence that I was trying to talk about. So when you talk about that, there's a lot we are supposed to be talking about here. Talk about that, there's a lot we are supposed to be talking about. Sorry.